This broadcast is inappropriate for all ages, right here on Gaming Division. It's time for the Play Spot. Salutations, I am Kamurai, and I am conversation ready. So I say, it's been a long, weird week. It's been a long, weird day. I don't know what my deal is. The weather's changing. Up until I should have started the podcast, I've been just sweating hot. Minus the walk home, because it was actually cool and rainy out, and just inside here's just been a mess. So hopefully, I don't know. Trying to bear with me today. Okay, I can get rid of that now. It's been a kind of cool week for games. My internet decides to be angry at the weirdest times. Like, usually Wednesday's kind of like a low-key day. I don't try anything, but I was trying to do a couple things yesterday, and it would not fucking have it. Trying to think if there's other things for the week. Yeah, so let me bitch about... No, because it's going to lead to other things. So let me kind of like go back over the week. I've been playing a lot of Super Dungeon Tactics, and that's all on the YouTube there. I forgot how much I miss tactical games. I really did. I love them, and this is really fun. I don't know if I ever played XCOM all the way through on stream. I think I did part of it. And I was like, just play Enemy Within. There's no reason to play Enemy Unknown. It doesn't make any sense to me. Play with the full game on. And then I was playing XCOM 2 on stream when I was in Georgia. I remember that much. And then I stopped. I stopped because I realized the DLC came out, and there was a very parallel situation going on there. Like with Enemy Within, there's a big DLC for XCOM, and I don't remember what it's called. Maybe I can just start and find out, or I could just look at my Steam library. No, it's not in my Steam library. I don't know what happened, but I ended up, I don't remember when I did this, honestly, but the past couple weeks I ended up buying the XCOM, or I don't know if it was a bundle, but it was a sale where it was like a package of all XCOM 2, so I bought that. And I'm not seeing it on my Steam library, but it just got added to my XCOM 2 stuff, because it's there when I went to go start a new game. Plus, I went to go play with the character creation, and I really wish it wasn't launching XCOM 2. I'll get out of it as soon as I can. And I have all these new options, plus to include a helmet, because that was my biggest problem, is because I don't play. Good, I'm glad you can't sync anything. Just cancel. I like, as much as like I like doing a certain stylized character set, I like doing the Faceless Soldier, especially for tactical games like this. I don't know, maybe it helps me like disassociate from losing them when I care, but I like doing color-coded Faceless Soldier types, and the helmet was just dog shit. It was like a bike helmet, and now there is, in XCOM 2, there is a like a Reaper helmet. There's a couple variations, and there's one that has like a Kamurai on it, and it just makes sense to me. So now all my custom guys have like a specific suit set up, and maybe I should just pull up XCOM and show. That's what I'll actually do that. Do I have this set up for that? No, but I can make that happen, I'm sure. I really should. Let me just add game capture. Sure. XCOM 2 mod launch. Okay, so War of the Chosen was the DLC. And I don't have my headphones in, so I can't hear what you hear. But I can do this. I can do this. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just going to let it override my face, because I don't really give a shit right now. But it's capturing the mod window. and it looks like it's frozen. So I'll keep talking. So it's I really like doing that, and I'm so happy I have a cool helmet now. The only problem is that you can still see skin, and I want them to actually be in atmospheric suits. Very similar to like how Mjolnir armor is for Halo. Oh, are there really 2 of them that opened? No, it's okay, it's opening, but for the love of God. Alright, so instead of the moth, there we go. There we go, Phyrexis. I apologize if it's too loud. I mean, I apologize if it's too loud. Come on, damn it. Fucking Unreal bullshit. Fuckity fuck. That's why you load your games beforehand. I did not plan on doing this. But I'm okay going in here and like just showing the little guys I made. Can I just mute the game? That's okay. Real quick. Character pool. It looks like he's at Halo. I can highlight things, but I can't. How broken is this? Okay, this was the problem with this, is that, oh my god, I don't know if you can see the wheel there or not. Alright, I'm gonna have to kill it. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so... what the hell is happening? My resolution's all fucked. This is such a bad idea. What the fuck? Alright, so apparently it's still running, which is why you can hear the music. Oh, I gotta go into Task Manager to kill it? This is stupid. Welcome to the shit show. Okay, I'm not doing that again. Fuck that noise. So, but my problem is that you can still see skin, especially on the neck. I like atmospheric suits. I think it just makes sense, especially when you're fighting aliens. You're dealing with poisonous gas. Blah, blah, blah. So, like, that's the thing I did. I did buy, and I was actually going to start downloading them. I did pick up a couple games, and I felt guilty about it, too, because I had someone ask me about Move or Die, which is like $15, and I didn't want to spend that. If I'm being honest, I just didn't want to spend it. But I spent 11 on like 2 half-price games. It was the Initial, and what was the other one? See, that's how fucked up it is that I can't remember. Cortex Command sucks. Momodora, Reverie Under the Moonlight. I don't know why. It's a platformer that just really caught me, and I was just like, oh, I want this. And it just happened to be, they both were like under $5, so I bought them. And then I was trying to trade with this guy, and he wanted Dino D-Day. He wanted like the 4-pack for Move or Die. It looks like a shit game, I'll be honest, but he was excited, supposedly. Honestly, I feel like it was a trick just to make me own a shitty game. Not only one of the shitty game, but multiple copies of the shitty game. And I haven't played 2 hours of it, so I might be able to just refund it, even though it was like $3. I think I want my $3 back. Yeah, I'll be honest. Not feeling that game at all. I watched Tilted Biscuits, What the Fuck Is This? Or WTF is Dino D-Day, and I'm calling bullshit. And fuck that guy, because he never got back to me. We ended up arguing about like another game, like about what it is. It's like, I'm watching a video on it. I don't know why you're arguing with me about it. It's just weird. Anyways, so I'm looking over this. I tried to play Astroneer, and I got a bug in my butt because I was like, I want to go through the planet. I want to see what happens when you get to the core and go out the other side. So I started a game, I unequipped everything, and I just drilled straight down. You run out of oxygen before you can get through the lowest level I've been. So I did this a couple times, and now I slide all the way down, and I pretty much run out of oxygen right when I hit the floor. Well, I mean, when I slide down to the floor, I'm not dropping, because the camera moved weird, so there's actually some gradual slopes on the way down, so that I don't just fall and die, which is actually very helpful. So what I was going to do is I was going to equip some oxygen tanks, some small oxygen tanks, and use those to keep going. And then I figured, like, if I ever got all the way through, I could recover them, but who cares? But it turns out, like, they're made from titanium, and I only have, like, 3 samples of titanium, and it takes way too much effort to get enough soil to replicate them, because I think you only get 1 or 2 at max when you do that, and I'm okay doing that. I was just like, I don't feel like taking down this entire mountain today. So it was on my to-do list. I'll see. Because if I can get enough oxygen tanks, I'll give it a shot. Because they're not going to use any other way. I was actually thinking about going to the moon and just trying to go through that instead. I wonder if I could break the moon. Because it's much smaller. I was going to go play Monster Musume, and I decided against it for some reason. I was like, no, not doing that. Can't make me. That's actually the words that came to mind. I don't know why. A friend of mine, or a coworker of mine, whatever you want to call him, wanted me to, was talking, I don't know if he's joking what, but talking about streaming League of Legends together, because apparently he's pretty good. I am total shit at League of Legends, so if he can put up with it, and me, I agreed to stream. We might do that Saturday. I'm not feeling up to it tonight. So we'll see. He likes to be outside sometimes, but fuck that noise. I've been bitching about closers for a while now. I don't know if anyone's aware. But closers is by the same people who do Critical Online. And quite honestly, it's like 700 gigs on my thing, but it's technically a massive multiplayer online, even though you have like a max team strength of like 5, and it's a brawler, it's a bash brawler like Castle Crashers or Double Dragon. It's a pretty damn cool one, but I ran into a couple problems. One, it requires an internet connection to the server. I was having an angry internet day, didn't want to deal with it. Secondly, I finally realized that I have a problem with the control scheme, because there is a standard attack for closers that I can't find on the fucking keyboard. But I don't know why I picked up and thought I had played with this before. I can do the standard attack on here. I can get to like 1 or 2 special attacks, and that's it. So I guess I'm supposed to put the fucking keyboard on the floor and use my feet to do the specials. I don't understand the fucking mindset of creating a goddamn skill layout like that. So it makes me want to like rage uninstall it. But I gave it a stay of execution because I was like, if I get in a better mood, I can give it a try and at least do a one-shot. And I think that's what it's going to end up doing. In fact, I'm going to actually officially move it to the one-shot fence and see what that's like. Because I got dead bits and closers ready to go for one-shots. But I've been actively looking at, like, I want something that's a little bit faster pace to mix Super Dungeon Tactics with. But I love it so much that I might just keep doing it. Because I got Fire Warrior I can still go back to. Just so frustrated with it. I don't want a frustration game. And Recor's right there once I get done with Fire Warrior as a shooter. And then Headlander's on deck too. Unless I get a feeling for something else. But I think that's the one. I think that's going to be the platformer I do next. I had to shut down the Minecraft servers for the time being. Fuck. Until until I can figure out if they are causing internet issues, because that could be a large part of it. Even though no one's been using them lately, I think that might be the issue. Just them hitting the authentication servers over and over might be causing a flag through my ISP or something. So we'll see. Still so many great games to go through on this. All this. First world problems. Oh, let's open up Epic and see if Paragon's still alive. I felt really bad that I didn't like Paragon enough to feel worse that it's going away, and we're seeing it end, but there's still Smite. I think Paragon was trying to do something particular, and I think it was a good thing they were trying to do. It was definitely well thought out. It just, I don't think it grabbed people quite the same way. I'm sorry. I watch people play PUBG, and I get that it's a realistic shooter, and that's what it's supposed to be. I just don't give a fuck. I don't want to pay for that game mode, and that's what it is. That's really what it is. I was gonna lead to this conversation, but as I opened up Epic, Fortnite's what jumped out at me. And just looking at it, Fortnite, I like that better than than PUBG. I don't like the realistic shooter feel. I don't like it. I don't want to say that. Like, anybody can go do realistic shooting in real life, and I don't recommend it, and I don't want to do it, and I don't want to feel like I'm on either end of it. So it triggers me just a little bit. But I can get into H1Z1. I can play it just fine. Now that I very eloquently put that, why the fuck is Achille on? Okay, sorry, it's just weird when I see people online that I don't expect. Because I'm wondering what he's doing if he's on here. How do I message people? Friend? Speak friend and enter. Oh, there we go. What? He's playing Fortnite. Really? I wonder if... Oh, he might actually be on a console. It had a, it has his PSN name, and then there's a... I can only assume is a PlayStation controller. Whisper unavailable. Okay, so that's got to be him on a console. I should text him and be like, what are you doing? I wonder if we could actually play together or not on, even though he's on console. I don't know if it's cross-platform compatible or not. It'd be worth finding out. If so, Fortnite's got to have it over PUBG. Not only is it free, but it looks better, it feels better, it has a different gimmick. I don't like the building, if I'll be honest. I don't like the building aspect for the Battle Royale. I like it for the main game. It makes a lot of sense. And it's entertaining. But it's a weird strategy thing for the Battle Royale part of it. But finally, I started going through things. I was playing with Closers yesterday. I was trying to update that. I was trying to download League of Legends. And I updated Paladins. And sure enough, lo and behold, Paladins Battle Royale, or Battlegrounds, whatever you want to call it, is finally out. And then I tried it a little bit. I had a lot of connection issues, if I'm being honest. But I like it a lot better than H1Z1, the way it feels, and even Fortnite, honestly. So that might be my go-to for Battlegrounds. Might be Paladins. If Perfect World Incorporated gets their shit together, we should probably see a gigantic Battlegrounds come out. Blizzard should really pull their ass out of the fire and do an overgrounds, whatever you want to call it, where somebody should make a custom game mode, at least in Overwatch, that you can play, because that's really all it is the game mode. It's not the Battlegrounds idea is not a full-fledged thing. It was a fucking mod on Arma Core 3 or something, way back when, and it got called H1Z1. And Ice Fuckery, or whatever his name is, No, that was the guy who did the MOBA. But the guys who did H1Z1 took it a full thing, got a company running, they made that thing, and then it just didn't take off because it had already not failed, but come to attention and dropped off as a mod, and people didn't want to put the work in. So every time, it's just an association thing. So every time they see H1Z1, they associate with that. Now, just to get their player base up, they went through Humble Bundle. I got it for free, which is the only reason that I have ever played it, because I had written it off, just like everyone else did. But now PUBG comes out, charging whatever, with the same concept. I really hope it's the same guys behind it. If I'm being honest, but they wouldn't be suing each other if that was the case. But Valve should be doing Team Battlegrounds, Team Fortress Battlegrounds. They could do it with the same character sets and hats and all this stupid shit. Everyone, this is going to be the year of Battlegrounds, and it's going to bleed into 2019, I promise you. It's going to happen. It's going to be a thing you're going to see everywhere, and you're going to look at a game and go, does that have a Battlegrounds mode yet? I'll wait. I'll get it next time. I'll wait for the update. I'm not worried about it right now, because I'm going to play this other Battlegrounds. Halo Battlegrounds. When they finish Halo 6 or whatever, that should be immediately. That should be the next thing they do is do a downloaded patch for Halo Battlegrounds. You're retarded if you're a big player in the industry right now, and you're not capitalizing on it. If you're a little guy, oh my God, help you if you try. But good luck. I want to see more futuristic fantasies. You know what would be really fucking awesome now that I think about it? Fantasy Battlegrounds. Take Chivalry or whatever. Like, I don't know about archery and all that. Like, make it like a super special thing. Or like throwing knives even too. But do 100-man Battlegrounds Chivalry. It'll be fucking awesome. I can see Here Are the Storms Battleground too, and not necessarily Overwatch Battlegrounds. I could see both. I could see either way. Do a Battlegrounds mode for either one. Or do a Heroes of the Storm style thing in the Overwatch engine. Like, just create all kinds of fucked up characters from all the different mini franchises, products, something like that. Fuck was I gonna say? I don't know. I'm kind of excited to go play it right now, honestly. Can't really think of anything else to say about gaming stuffs. I've been watching some gaming stuff lately. It's interesting to see things. Like I saw Total Biscuit playing the Portal level of the Ball. It's really interesting to see other. Oh, I'm sorry, I did just remember something else too. But it's interesting to see puzzle platformers like Portal that aren't Portal, because nobody quite captures it just right. The Ball actually makes a lot of sense to me, not to Total Biscuit. Poor Jonathan Bain, but it is interesting to see how they go about it. And how they design levels and everything, and I really like puzzle stuff and 3D action puzzle platformers, and even 2D puzzle platformers are a lot more interesting than in traditional puzzle games, because you're actively doing things in real time, and if you have to wait, it's because you chose to wait, not because, hey, I'm folding paper, like in Kami, or what's this, Edge, Way Out, Ghost Cleaner, Ubinoda, whatever game. I don't have to pronounce you correctly. You're not my real mom. But I always like looking at the future of games to play and going, it's so nice to have choices, options, stuff that'll just be fun. And I really got to just get better about picking things, because having this bug up my ass about finally playing Fire Warrior, I was wanting to play it since it came out on PS2 and just not doing it forever and a day, really has bitten me in the ass time-wise. It's just, I feel like I'm throwing time and money down the toilet on a game that I'm starting to fucking hate, honestly. I can finally see why people hated it so much. And then getting done with a game like Mr. Shifty that has almost as many bugs, honestly, but it's so much more fun. And seeing why people complained about it, but just confused because it was such a wonderful time. I enjoyed the experience of Mr. Shifty, even for the really hard parts where and those are the only places where I really complained, other than the end where it glitched out and I couldn't win or die, so I had to replay the whole level. So that needs to be a whole thing. That needs to be like a prepared discussion I have about liking and disliking games. I don't know. I've got enough tactical games to get here really that I could just play them forever. I still got Banner Saga to go through that I never did. God, I am loving the idea of playing short games again. Like, because I want to get through everything. I just want everything to be great and full game, but short and not all laid out. But I know these games are going to take forever, and I just don't give myself the time to do it, or I do give myself the time and I just don't have the real time, or I get into a game and I don't know how to get myself through it. Like I'm kind of rambling on now, it's like that, but with me playing a game. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that. I think I'm gonna let Fortnite finish updating. I'm gonna go try out some Paladins Battleground. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. I never feel like streaming these Battleground games either. That's a large part of my thing. Is like unless I had a team, I don't know that I feel comfortable doing it because it's a weird experience. It's not something I want to talk during because I want to be concentrating because it's just that sort of game. So if I don't have anyone here to play off of, I don't know. Oh god, I needed a burp. So until you see me next time, I'm Kamurai. This has been me talking about games and stuff and things for the week. That's game over. If you want to see anything else we're up to, go ahead and click the annotations. They'll take you to our other channels. Thanks for watching.